H is for heart. It's my gessoed journal page. I always prepare my pages with a background of collage. So I have pieces of text paper from atlases and dictionaries and maths textbooks I particularly like, that I have collaged onto the page with gel medium and then allowed that to dry, and then a layer of gesso over the top. So my first layer is purely a background, a beginning layer over the entire piece. Nickel Azo Gold is a transparent colour, which I really like because it shows through the lines and words from the collage papers. So then I'll allow this to dry before continuing with the next layer. I printed the stencil out onto cardstock and used a scalpel to cut out the hearts. Now I've cut the hearts out in one piece so that I can now use them, their negative shape, them as a mask for the next layer. So the paint is quite thick, so I'll probably get some bleeding under the masks. And then I'll let that dry. So for the next layer of paint, which is a transparent layer, I've just put the masks on in a different position to what they were previously. Now you'll get a different effect depending on whether you use a paper towel or a rag. I'm working in sections because it's about 34 degrees today, so it's quite warm and the paint is drying very quickly. In a cooler climate you'll probably be able to paint the entire page before using the paper towel. I'll let that dry. My next layer is my stencil, so I'm going to use gold paint, and I'm going to use a stencil brush. That isn't strictly necessary. And it depends on what sort of a result you're after. The key to traditional stenciling is to keep the brush as dry as possible. So use a tiny amount of paint on the brush, and see, I've got a little bit of leakage underneath.